I don't know if it's going to be able to sustain. But I think that, yeah, like the hardcore fans are going to rush out there and buy every bit of it, like at the beginning. So that's not really too much of a surprise to me. Heck, I mean, I ended up just saying, whatever, let me try it out. If I don't like it, I'll just take it back. So I did that at Best Buy.
You picked one up too?
Yeah, I just put it at Best Buy.
Yeah.
I got it good. But I was like, if I don't...
Direct store.
Yeah, if I don't like it, I can just take it back, but let me just test it out. I mean, people were talking about it, let me just try it out. I wasn't going to, but I was like, you know, I mean, $20 is, like, it's not the best, obviously, because it's not like its own system, but, I mean, it's not like it's the worst thing ever, you know? I've spent worse when it comes down to it.
I mean, I will say, if it works well enough through, like, a router and all this, then it could be an interesting enough device to still use the DualSense control and all that.
Because I use Remote Play on my Vita, and I hated it. I thought, this is terrible. Like, I did not like it. And I have a good router and good internet, so I'm hoping that it's better than that. If it's better than that, then maybe this is a dub. But I want to see how it holds, like when you go into sleep mode, like when it comes. Like I want to see all the other things. Does it disconnect? How long does it take to connect? Like all of those things, not in the IGN room where they have everything in perfect condition, right? Or everything right there to make sure everything works fine when they record a video. So whether I keep it or not will be based off that. And if it works perfectly and smoothly and it's, you know, then that's good. You know, that's really good. But
did you get one of these things, Sean? No. Really? Oh man, I got it on the PlayStation Direct store, but I didn't know it was going to be on Amazon or Best Buy. Like all of a sudden, it started popping up on all these retailers.
I think it's still available on Best Buy, maybe if you want.
I guess they're just stocking it basically everywhere as a control. I feel like they're just stocking it as an accessory controller. And that's kind of it, because we won't even see it in like the sales charts or anything. So we'll never really. I mean, the MPD. I know Matt does post about what the most successful accessory in the U.S. is, which is the DualSense Edge controller that costs the same as the portable at $200. There's a chance that it could rack up enough sales and revenue to be up there in the MPD charts, but it's off to a good start so far. I don't know, if you're Sony, how do you read this? Do you read this as people really want a remote play device from us, or do you read this as maybe people want a handheld from us, like an actual Sony handheld?
Ooh, that's tough. I think you'd only read it as people want it handled if you get the internal data. How often are people using this? If you get that data and it says that people, while they're at home and they're using it a lot, like let's say you have this many PS5 users compared to this many people that have bought it, and there's an overwhelming majority of people that are using it like that, even when they have clear access to their TV and everything, then I think that can give you some data, like positive data that people do want a portable and you can make another one. But if it's just like such a situational thing and it's not really being used like that, kind of like how the backbone is kind of being used like that, then obviously, you know, you might not want to invest in another platform unless you really want to make something and make it good, you know?
John O came in with a $200 super chat.